Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you how to make these medallions and also the ball pendant. You need only polymer clay and a pendant trays with it, or absolutely nothing for the ball, only the jump rings on the top to connect with the necklace. If you're interested about it, please stay with me. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what you will need. You need the fast glue, you need the pincers, you will need the gloves. This is not necessary to wear because the polymer clay is not toxin, but sometimes it stay black on my hand after that and going under my nails, and I have a 4-month-old baby, so it's not hygienic right now for me. You will need also one necklace in the end to put it on, and you will need the pendant trays. This one you can find on internet anywhere. The most important things I use the 4 centimeter round trays. For me this size is the best to paint, because if it's smaller, 20 or only 30 millimeter, that is 2-3 centimeter, is not enough for me, it's too small. So this is a 4 centimeter round tray, not big to wear, and just looks perfect after that. Even you need for the ball pendant these jump rings, this kind of, I use it, but you can use also that kind of jump ring, which is actually is a long, but you can make it how you like, and you can use it also for earrings. You will need the polymer clay. In this time I use only black color, but on internet you can buy any kind of color. They have million kind of colors. I use black because for the mandala it's more practical for me. After you can paint also with the black color, and I do paint with the black color, but just in case it's much easier for me. You will need 2 kitchen film, 2 square of kitchen film. I cut it off. It's not so big, but I will tell you why you need later. And you will need a wax paper to put it in, because we need to put it in the oven in 110 Celsius 30 minutes. And after that the polymer clay is get hard, like this hard, and then they are ready to paint. So before that one I show you how I make it. Okay, first you will need something straight. Now I'm gonna use this box, and I put one kitchen foil down here. I'm gonna show you why later, because right now we need to get this form. Yes, so that's why it's very important to use something straight on it. This is your tray here, and the other plastic you're gonna put and wrap on it like this. I tell you why. After you touch the polymer clay, it's gonna be soft after your hand warm, and we're gonna push it inside. But to remove, you need the foil for this one to remove nicely and to not make layers on it. I'm gonna show you now. So this is your polymer clay here. You take a piece out from here, something like this. But you need to check every time. It depends how big is your pendant, the trays on it, because this one is a 4 centimeter. In gram, I don't know how much big, but you don't need a big ball for it. So right now we're gonna make a ball with your hands. It not takes too long, because after your hand warm, it's very, very soft, this polymer clay, as you can see. Only after the oven get very hard and unbreakable, or maybe you can break with the hammer only. Okay, so this size what you will need on this kind of. You put it in the middle exactly, and we're gonna turn it and just push it down with the small circle. Push it, push it, push it until you get the nice form inside. You can check sometimes. You see, it's still not enough, so we need to push it more. Still a bit hardly, and you make a little bit round circle around with your finger, how you push it. who's cooking cake now ready. Now you see, now it's a little bit bigger, so we need to remove this on the side which is extra, but no problem because it's very soft, so you can play with that. After we're gonna push again a little bit more and we're gonna get exactly that form what we need for the medal. And why you need the straight surface, you see the scratch inside, because it's not exactly straight, but we're gonna help on it also until it's not cooked. You can do whatever you like with this. So we push it a little bit, make it straight, try to make it straight under the foil. It's still a little bit big, so still I little bit need to take it off a little. And I just put it back in the form. It's not difficult, and even if you try first time, no worry about that, because that's why I like this polymer clay. You can play with it how much you want, and after you have a practice you will know exactly. So you just need to make 4 or 5 medal like this and you will know. Okay, maybe I'm gonna change this box for something more straight, for example this one. I put it down the foil to be straight and again push it to get straight. Okay, you see, and it's coming out by himself already. We can check the size also. Put it back the size. Now this was in the back side, but it's no problem. Okay, so now we get the size and why we need this plastic. To remove, it's very easy to remove and keep it straight. Even now you can fix it if it's a little bit something on it or not straight. You can fix and ready to bake. So now coming the wax paper, put it in the oven, nicely and gently remove from the foil, put it in the paper because it's still very soft, so need to be very careful with that, do not push it. Now I'm gonna show you how it looks. The balls, which is this one, I made this one yesterday just to show you how I make them. This one is a little bit different kind how you do it, but it's more easy. So if first time the medallion is very difficult, no worry about that, because start with the ball. It's very nice, simple and fast. So again you need a piece of from the polymer clay, and with the same technique you make a ball. This one you don't need also the big ball. Why? Because when you wear it not looks huge on you, it looks just nice. So it's not more than this kind of balls, not more than maybe 2.5 centimeter. But that's one you're gonna see. Even for the earrings, if you like to make earring, then you just make smaller. And I like to use the gloves. You see why? Because with the gloves the balls are more straight when you put it in the hand. And careful with that once again, because if you do it with your hand, after that it stay black. So better to use this kind of gloves. Okay, so now that's it. We make a ball like this. You see, everywhere is nice. Now, where is the jump rings, what I told you? You just need to put gently inside. Careful, because the ball is soft, so not to destroy the form, just gently you push it in. Like this. Even after you can fix it a little bit more. See, and it's gonna be stay inside. And now this one also ready for bake. Just put it in the oven. I use electric oven for sure, because the other oven is a little bit strong for me. So in electric oven you put 110 Celsius for 30 minutes, and you need to wait a little bit until they get cold, and after they get hard like this. Okay, let's come back in 30 minutes. Okay, after 30 minutes they are completely dry and hard. I'm gonna show you how it looks like in the pendant tray. Absolutely matching. And also the ball is hard. These jump rings on the top you can remove easily, but I always put E6000 glue in the middle, and after 2-3 minutes it's absolutely fine. It's not gonna come out or ever. And with the pendant, first I always like to paint with the acrylic color. It can be black or any kind of color, because you're not gonna see the polymer clay color under it. And after I fix with the glue inside, and then I paint over. The last one is the resin what I'm gonna use it. When everything is finished, I need to wait with the paint at least 12 hours. I like to wait, because to the resin not to destroy your job. Yesterday I make some pendants already with the mandala, as you can see. Now the resin already set on it, so it's absolutely beautiful now, very shiny, this art resin with my previous video. And yesterday I make for you this mandala polymer clay ball as well with the paint on it, to show you how it looks like on the necklace. This one also has a resin on it already, hard, so you can use it in any case. Very nice and fast. I hope you enjoy my video. In the next time I'm gonna show you how we're gonna paint them with the mandala and the acrylic. Thank you very much, and see you again.